Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 16 NFL previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. This game will take place in Houston, who's lost 12 games in a row, sits at 2-12. They welcome in the Denver Broncos, 11-3, fresh off a Thursday night football loss at home to San Diego. You have Denver coming in with 10 days to prepare for the Texans. Denver at 11-3 caught a break this weekend in that New England loss to Miami. So Denver still holds in their grasp, the ability, if they win out, if they beat Houston and they beat Oakland, they'll get home field throughout the AFC playoffs. But remember, they're now tied with Kansas City, who they have the tiebreaker over, but very little margin for error for the Denver Broncos in terms of getting that #1 seed. You would figure coming into this game, not only will they be prepared, but they'll be motivated to put on a good performance, being that they were sort of shell-shocked and stunned, I think, by the loss to San Diego. One good thing is they won't be playing a quarterback as good as Phillip Rivers in this game for sure. You have Case Keenum, who's getting evaluated. He's having an MRI on his thumb, here in the next couple days. He's having an MRI done. So are the likes of defensive end Antonio Smith, running back Ben Tate, and cornerback Jonathan Joseph. I mean, if you take those four guys and any of them miss this game against Denver, it's going to be a pretty crucial blow. And when you combine that with the fact that Keenum's productivity has really been, has sort of diminished each and every game he's played, I think that Houston's going to have a tough time in this one. I mean, you look at how they played last week versus Indianapolis. Indianapolis is a team that hasn't got off to a quick start in a month or a month and a half, and they came in right in, quick start against Houston and pretty much blew their doors off right from the beginning of the game. So, a little bit of question as far as the motivation of Houston combined with the talent that they actually have left on the field due to injuries and things of the like. It's a very bad situation in Houston right now. The quarterback next year is not on the roster in my mind. The head coach, I don't think Wade Phillips has any chance to retain that job. So when they talk about teams playing for pride, that's exactly where the Texans are right now. And they welcome in, a hungry Broncos squad, obviously led by the guy who will be the MVP. He was also named Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year in Peyton Manning. And, I think Manning and the boys get right this week. I expect them to put up minimally between 30 and 35 points. That defense, had a rough game against San Diego. I think, they were, dotting their I's and crossing their T's this week, and they smell blood in the water going up against this vulnerable Houston offense, and I think they show out in this one as well. This is sort of a get-right game for Denver as they head into next week, a division rivalry game against Oakland, where, again, if they sweep them, they get home field advantage. This is what Denver's been working for. I don't think they let it slip through their hands by virtue of even letting Houston stay in this game and think that they can hang with them. I like Denver minus 10.5 on the road to beat Houston. I know it's a big number, but again, I think Denver with something to prove and still with a lot to play for comes and plays good against a Houston team that is not motivated, is not playing well, and is banged up. Guys, let me know what you think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview every game every week, always talking the news of the day in the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.